I'm Spencer Boudreau, and I'm running for Longview City Council position number 7 this year. Longview deserves strong, principled leadership in times like today, and I am that strong, principled leadership. I've been going to Longview City Council meetings since 2016. Longview has and always will be a city of hard workers, big dreamers, and good people. Take a walk with me and we'll talk about what we want to do for our Longview. My family's Longview story begins just like most people. They came from the East Coast to Longview and Cowlitz County looking for jobs as union workers in the mills and out in the woods. In fact, my Aunt Sharon worked in this building behind us. This is now the Port of Longview's office building, back when this was the International Paper's office building after Longbell closed in the 1960s. My grandmother ran a union seamstress shop right here at what used to be the old Sportscaster. It's now Longview Sewing and Kitchen. I grew up here, went to school here, I work here, and I want my kids to be able to do the same right here in our community. It's going to take tough choices and actions to work on issues like curbing crime, specifically property crime, thefts, and things like drug abuse in public that have been pushed and created by bad Seattle-style policies that I've opposed over the last 5 years. I've been on the front lines advocating for local businesses for 6 years, from local mom-and-pop diners like Stuffy's to my former employers over at the bowling alley. With burdensome state regulations already putting the squeeze on our local economy, I don't think that our city government should have any part in enforcing mandates or restrictions on businesses just trying to pay their workers and give their workers the opportunity to feed their family and make ends meet. Our citizen servant leaders in our community should always be asking taxpayers, ratepayers, voters, and citizens what they can do to make it easier, not harder, to do business. We shouldn't be putting up more bureaucracy and more red tape. As far as law enforcement goes, I've been an ardent supporter of law enforcement and public safety in our community, not just in Longview and Kelso, but in Cowlitz County as a whole. Public safety is the single paramount duty, first and foremost, in your local government. Public safety doesn't just include police. That's also firefighters, first responders, and the vital infrastructure they need to be able to carry out their highly sensitive, highly technical, time-sensitive jobs to keep our community safe, and I am committed, if I get elected to City Council, to make sure that that is still a priority with our local government. We've got a lot of hard work to do in our community to get it back on track and ensure we are on the right course for the future of our city. I'm willing to be your voice to lead the charge for that change. Currently, as your Parks and Recreation Board Chairman, I've been a part of a lot of great projects and great initiatives to improve our quality of place for Longview. One of the best projects I was a part of in my time on the Parks and Rec Board has been this ADA accessible playground here at Archie Anderson Park in the Highlands, right across the street from where I used to work as the community center manager for the Highlands Neighborhood Association through Habitat for Humanity of Cowlitz County. As one of the founders of a local nonprofit group that has devoted its time to doing the connective outreach services with our homeless community, in addition to cleaning up the garbage they tend to leave behind when they locate in a specific area, like what you can see behind me, I have seen the issues firsthand that our community faces in dealing with this. And I support a three-pronged approach to deal with the various aspects of homelessness and how it affects our greater community and the folks that are experiencing homelessness, based on a pragmatic approach and based on my personal experiences and those of the people I've talked to. In all the time I've been working in Cowlitz County, between going to Longview City Council meetings for 6 years, working on our Longview Parks and Rec Board, working on the Port of Longview's Parks and Recreation Board for the Willow Grove Park, and working with local nonprofits and organizations through many fundraisers and community events and things like that, I've talked to thousands and thousands of people in our community. And for that reason, I've been endorsed by a wide variety of individuals, including former Longview mayors Don Jensen and Kurt Anagnostou, state representatives Jim Walsh, Joel McIntyre, Peter Abarno, PUD Commissioner Dwayne Daglish, County Sheriff Brad Thurman, and State Senator Jeff Wilson. For all the reasons stated in this video, I ask you for your vote for Longview City Council position number 7 in the November election. Together, we can have locally invested, proven leadership for your Longview City Council. I'm Spencer Boudreau. Please vote for me.